good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Welcome to the Full 100. Today is Wednesday, the 23rd of June. I haven't spoken to you guys since Monday, the 14th of June, which is about 9 days ago. A lot's been going on, guys. Like I said, since what's happened with our sister Sash, you all know, really, Sash is a huge part, has been a big part of this platform's evolution. For not like she's on it every day, but yeah, I just haven't been in the mood, if I'm honest, guys. That's just a plain fact. But guys, I'm happy to be talking to you guys today. I'm happy to be back. Unfortunately, it's not the best of topics today. Today, I want to address the last couple of weeks, I've been interacting with many anti-vaxxers who have some weird notions. People talking about all these world leaders we see taking the vaccine, they're not taking the real vaccine. None of them's taking the real vaccine. Putting down pregnant women who are taking the vaccine, even though there's loads of data out there, from Moderna to Pfizer to Johnson & Johnson, they're all trialed on pregnant women. But because these people don't live in the real world, they don't think this has been trialed. They believe it's not been trialed on pregnant women when the data's out there for everyone to see. So off the back of the last couple of weeks, I've been conversing with these cultish like people. A story's come up that I need to share with you guys. So guys, without further ado, let's get down to today's show. So today's show is about a lady that was shot dead, a shop worker, shot dead by an anti-masker because she asked him to put a mask on in the premises. And that's what gets me about these people. They're not taking the vaccine and no one's mad at them. You take the vaccine and they're mad at you. You wear a mask and they're mad at you. They come into your premises and you ask them to put on a mask and they want to kill you and argue with you. When they got rules when you go to their homes. So they're living in this twilight zone type of zone where it's just very cultish right now. And many of them are not watching the progression into cultism that we're seeing right now. Those who are vaccinated, they're just keeping it moving. These guys are not getting vaccinated and no one's berating them, no one's bothering them, but they feel the need to berate those who are taking the vaccines. So guys, this shows about how we in the UK, how things possibly could have looked if we had the type of gun rights that America has. Because we've had people thrown off planes, UK people thrown off UK flights because they get on a plane and they don't want to wear masks. So this is a very, very sad story and a very shocking story. So I want to air this just for those anti-maskers to understand that this guy is an extension of you. Take a look at this first clip, guys.
An Atlanta area grocery store cashier was killed and 3 other people were injured in a shooting following a dispute over a face mask policy in the supermarket on Monday. The suspect got into an argument with a cashier about his face mask before leaving the store without making a purchase. He immediately returned inside, pulled out a handgun, and shot the cashier. A reserve deputy who worked part-time as security for the store and was wearing a bulletproof vest then exchanged gunfire with the suspect, and both were injured as a bullet grazed a second cashier. Officers arrested the suspect as he tried to crawl out the supermarket door. So this guy was so infuriated by being asked to wear a mask that he didn't just leave, he wanted to kill someone over it. That is what the anti-mask propaganda and rhetoric that's been spread over the past year has produced.
Welcome back, guys. That's a pretty sad story. For someone to lose their life because they are stating the company's policy on where she works. So she's doing her job. And this idiot comes in and thinks it's his right to come in your premises on his terms. And that's exactly what many of these folks that I speak to, some I call friends. This is exactly the sort of planet they're on. Following on from that clip, I want to, sometimes when I say stuff like this, people think, yeah, it's you saying it, we don't care. It's nice, it's good for you to hear how the real world sees you folks. You know if you're watching this, you know if you're one of those. After this clip, I got one other clip to show on this same topic. So take a look at what people in the real world like me think when they see this.
You know, once you've built up this cult think process where if somebody says, hey, put on a mask, then it becomes some kind of a threat on your existence that you have to then fight back and go get your gun because someone said put a mask on. They also say put shoes on because we don't want your nasty ass feet walking around on our floors. They also say put a shirt on because we don't want to smell your funky armpits walking around here with whatever dripping down the sides. We don't want it. It's a place where other people are shopping. Consider them. Actually, we have more customers than you, dummy.
Welcome back, guys. I'm on to my last video on this now. I've had conversations with people and I say to them, we who are vaccinated should be mad at you who are not. Because it's you who are not vaccinated that's gonna make us probably have to get top-up vaccinations every winter. Do you know why? Because the virus has enough people to keep infecting and evolving and getting stronger and getting smarter against the vaccinations that we currently have. Because there's enough anti-vaxxers, there's enough of them in the population to keep the virus alive. Because the more people are vaccinated, the less likely or the quicker the virus disappears. When we're talking about 20%, approximately, of 20-25% of adults that are not going to get vaccinated, never. That's enough people in this country to make us have to retake the vaccination every year. The good news is none of us are going to die. Those are vaccinated. So the death rate will be in those people who are not vaccinated. So that's the great news for us. But when we get vaccinated, it doesn't affect them in any shape, way or form. And they still get mad that we're getting vaccinated. They not getting vaccinated has a direct effect on us. And yet we don't get mad at them. We just say, all right, you're not getting vaccinated, fine. So this clip, this 1 minute clip, shows a government minister's argument in the argument I've been making constantly to friends who phone me that's it. I put a video out saying if we get locked down again, it won't be the government's fault, it will be those anti-vaxxers' fault. Because that's how I see it. The government doesn't want to shut down and lose taxation and have to fund people on furlough and that. They don't want that. What they want is for everyone to get vaccinated so we can move on and the economy can open back up. So if we get locked down again, we should be blaming anti-vaxxers. And I put a video out couple of months about that. So this video is, this next clip I'm going to air, the last clip I'm going to air, breaks down from two perspectives. One a government minister and one a guy like me who has a show like me. But David Patman has been established down this pathway for a very long time. He's politically aware and everything. I have a lot of time for what he says. So take a look at this clip. And for those of you who still are debating how this thing works, these two clips put together, government official and just an ordinary guy who has a show, should explain it. I'll see you on the other side to say my goodbyes.
And let me try and sort of put this in context for you. If the vaccines are 85% efficacious, that they protect you against infection, and you vaccinate 85% of the adult population, that's only 72% of people that are protected. So the virus still has quite a lot of headroom. You know, you've got 28% of the adult population of 53 million that the virus can go after and infect and mutate. So last week, we saw an increase in cases of 63%.
Who would have guessed that if you get vaccinated, you're very unlikely to catch the coronavirus because the vaccines are so effective, but that if you're unvaccinated, especially if there's lots of unvaccinated people around you and you're around them indoors without masks for extended periods of time, you are more likely to get sick if a more transmissible variant comes forward. And that is exactly what is going on right now. A new Washington Post report, coronavirus infections dropping where people are vaccinated, rising where they are not.
Welcome back, guys. So there you go. There you have it. That's all I'm saying on this topic. Time for me to say my goodbyes and get on and watch the football tonight. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to say my goodbyes now. If you like what we do, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more information. I hope to be with you guys on Friday. I really do. But no one knows what's going to happen. So guys, I look forward to seeing you all Friday. If I don't, enjoy the rest of the week and the weekends, and I'll see you all back next week. Take care. All the best. Hit subscribe. Bye-bye.